everybody. Welcome to Shay's Tube. Happy New Year's to everybody. Um, and welcome to my late night chat. Okay. I'm just wait a few minutes to see if anybody's going to come in, like always, because I have to do these live sometime at night. If no one comes in, I'm sure someone is watching in the bushes. So welcome everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to thumbs up the video, to leave a comment, and to subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. And thank you to all my subbies that's been with me for the longest. And welcome to Shay's Tube to all my new subbies. All right. So tonight, guys, hold up for 1 second, please. All right, y'all, I'm back. I had to tell them to lower their voices because they like to start talking loud. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, they like to start talking loud when I get on computer. I mean, when I get on a live and everything. But yeah, I said I really just got home not too long ago, like always, y'all. I didn't go to work today. I went out on a little date for the first day of the new year. Okay, I went out on a date with the guy that I met a couple months ago, and we just went out to get something to eat. And then, y'all, let me tell y'all what happened. So we went to get something to eat, and we came from the restaurant. It was a guy laying out on the ground. Okay, and a car stopped for him, okay? But she went inside the little sport bar or whatever to go tell the people, I guess. So when I came by, him and I came by, I was like, let me go check and see what's wrong with this man, because people just standing around and not saying anything. So I walked up to the guy and was like, sir, are you okay? He didn't say anything, And then I said again, I said, sir, are you okay? Then he started mumbling something because when he was laying on the ground, flat on the ground, like he was dead, okay, I thought he was dead. He wasn't saying anything at first. And then I was like, let me call the police. So when I kept on saying, sir, are you okay? Sir, are you okay? Wake up. Are you okay? He finally woke up and started laughing, right? And so I hung up on the police, okay? And I think they called me back, but I just didn't even answer the phone. So I went over there and started asking him, was he okay? He said, yeah, he was just, he don't know what happened. I was like, are you intoxicated? He said, yeah. I said, okay. And I was like, your hat and everything is all over the ground and everything. And so everybody was standing around looking, and I had to go tell the dude. I was like, look, I was like, can you come here? He was like, okay. I said, can you help him get up or see about him? Maybe take him back inside of the sport bar, and see what's wrong with him, and maybe call his wife or girlfriend or whomever and stuff. And so I got the guy's hat and gave it to him. So I actually put the hat back on his head, when he was sitting up some. And then he was the other guy came over there and gave him his little thing he dropped on the ground. But the thing for me was that I couldn't believe everybody was just standing around looking like they were scared. And I'm about the other lady walked up, and she didn't say anything too. She just walked inside the little sports bar. I was the only one who walked up along with my friend and was asking the dude, trying to actually check on the dude. In other words, I was not scared. Okay. I walked up to the guy. He was laying on the ground. Okay. Like he was dead, y'all. And I actually thought he was dead at first. And I asked, was he okay? And kept asking him that because he wouldn't answer at first. And then he, started laughing and stuff like that. I asked him, was he drunk? Intoxicated. He told me he was. He was really out of his mind. And I'm like, you know what? I said to myself, and I said to my friend, I don't understand why people get that so drunk. They get so drunk where they just don't know what they're doing. They fall out. They just lose all they lose all of their sanity. And that's exactly what he did. And like I said, I had called the police, but then when he started laughing, moving or whatever, I think he started moving. He started wriggling his fingers or something. And so I hung up the phone then. because I didn't want to call the police, and the police come, be acting all crazy with the guy and stuff, making stuff worse because he was drunk. So I didn't call the police. I just told the guy that was standing out there. It was like two or three guys standing out there. I told him, help him get up, because I couldn't help him get up. And my friend wasn't going to help him get up at all. And I was like, y'all need to come over and help him get up. And they came over there and stuff and said they was calling somebody. I don't know who they was calling. But I think they eventually took the guy into the bar, and everything. And hopefully they helped him. They kept on helping him. But I was just amazed how people can just pass people by and see somebody laying straight on the ground. I mean, if you would have saw him, you would have thought he was dead. Because he was laying there just like that, not saying the word and stuff. And at first I thought he was homeless, but I knew he wasn't, because you can look at his clothing and everything else and him, and you could tell he wasn't homeless. He was just drunk. New Year's, drunker than a skunk. And I'm just amazed at how people don't try to help you. So in this world today, it's really an asset to find people, friends, lovers that actually care about you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure he went to the bar with some friends, and I'm just trying to figure out where were they, just to leave him out there like that on the ground and stuff, and I'm just trying to figure out, if I wouldn't have helped him, what would have happened? Because I was like, y'all just leaving him out here on the ground, not even helping him or anything. Somebody can come by and try to rob him, because sometimes homeless people be walking past their area, the shopping center, like they normally do, and you just never know. And he's just drunk. He probably had money in his wallet or whatever the case is. So I was like, y'all need to help him, because you just can't leave him on the ground. You know what I'm saying? And then what if he was dead? They just standing around looking. And I was like, you know what? You cannot. I'm telling you, you really have to have people in your life that you can really trust. Okay? The first day of the new year, and some people still don't have no type of compassion for anyone. They don't even care. Just leave them out there. Something else happened like that some years ago when I first moved here in 2013. We were walking across the street, and this was in Stevenson Ranch, and it was an old white guy on a motorcycle. He just fell off the motorcycle. He had some kind of little accident or something. Something happened, and he fell straight off the motorcycle. I'm not joking when I say everybody was just trying to go right past him in the car while the man was on the ground trying to pick up his motorcycle and everything. I am the only one, me and my kids. I told them to stay on the sidewalk though, and I went out there and I stopped the traffic. I stopped the traffic, okay, to help this dude. I mean, because they would have ran him over, okay. And this was a white dude. In like I said, Stevenson Ranch is a very, very, very upper class area, okay? And they just passed him by like he was nothing. And I'm like, trying to help the man with the motorcycle, but he was able to do it himself. He told me he got it, because of course I'm a female, how some men be. And I helped him with some things, but not with the motorcycle or anything like that. He got it himself. But I was just amazed at how people in a more affluent area just passed him up and just left him in the middle of the street and didn't even care. Okay. So this was like way back in 2013. And now it's 2023 and people still don't care. I couldn't believe how they just left him on the ground. The guy tonight, how they just left him on the ground. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not even helping or anything until I came up there. And then it's amazing too how men, when if you're talking soft to them and everything, they will answer you. You know what I'm saying? A woman's voice and everything. Because like, I don't know who all probably went over there and talked to him before I came or whatever the case is, but he answered when I went over there. I mean, it took 2 or 3 times for me to say, sir. You know what I'm saying? And then he finally, started wiggling his fingers or something. I think that's what he did. I can't remember. But yeah, that was a trip tonight. And but everything worked out successfully and everything and stuff. And like I said, I had a good date, a lunch date and everything. Everything went nice and sweet and all that. And he said he was going to call me so we can go out again. sometime this week, probably lunch or something. So that should be nice and everything. But anyway, guys, tonight I decided to do a video. We're going to talk about um, how can we make 2023 a success. Now, I know on my video yesterday, I did some resolutions and I was actually acting silly and joking around, but I was really sincere about some things. But, I was saying it in a joking manner. Okay, so tonight I decided to come back and really discuss how we can make 2023 a success for ourselves. Okay, point blank. And I thought about it real good, in depth, and I was thinking about some things we could do to make our year more successful than last year. Now, granted, I had a pretty good last year. Okay, it wasn't nothing too bad. My year, probably the most aggravating part of my year was probably around October. Okay, when all that stuff happened in October, that was probably my most aggravating time of the year. Otherwise, I think everything else went okay for the entire year. Um, so for me, I just want this year to be even more successful than last year. I don't really look at, like, some people say last year was bad or whatever the case is, but I don't really look at years as being bad, even if bad things happen, because in life, every day can't be good. You understand what I'm saying? So um, sometimes bad things will happen. We just need to learn how to deal with bad things happening. Okay, so for me, just because bad things happen, I don't consider 2022 for me as a bad year. Okay, point blank. And I think we need to stop telling ourselves and others that anyway. Okay, because some people really did have a very bad 2022. Okay, so when you have a little problems, a little letdowns, I don't think it's fair, just to say your year was entirely bad when some people have went through and experienced way worse things than you probably have. Okay. Now, um, these people are talking about business. I'm not talking about business goals. Okay. So tonight, like I said, we're going to talk about how we can be successful in 2023, making our world, our life a success versus making it a bad or negative experience for 2023. Okay. So the first thing that I know in order to have a successful year, okay, is to basically sit down, think about some of the things you want to accomplish for the year. Okay. Write those things down, because it's always better to write things down, because you can retain things better when you write it down. Okay. And it seems like when you write stuff down, for most people, it seems like you're more serious about it. Okay. Plus, again, when you write things down, you can go back and look at it and you will remember exactly what you said you wanted to do and how you're going to do it. So I would write down the goals that I want to accomplish for 2023. Okay. And do realistic goals, because when you do unrealistic goals, you're probably not going to reach them. Okay. Like, for example, it's January, right? Okay. A lot of people make resolutions and they make unrealistic resolutions. You know what I'm saying? Instead of making resolutions that they know they can possibly do, or at least try to do them. Okay, it's a known factor. When you do something consistently for 30 days, you will keep up with it. Okay, so we definitely need to try to do whatever things we set for at least 30 days. Okay, because then you will be in a habit of doing it. Okay, so you're going to write down realistic goals that you want to accomplish in 2023. Now, for me, I like to write down goals per month or per week or whatever. I'm not going to sit down and actually write down goals for the entire year. Now, some people do that. Okay. Me, though, I'll write down goals for the week or for the month. Like every month, at the beginning of the month, I sit down and write down all my goals that I want to accomplish for that month. I also write down all my bills, when they are due, how much they are, and everything else. Okay, we need guidelines in order to make things happen and to remember what we need to do. People who don't write things down or have any type of plans or guidelines, they usually aren't successful in stuff. Okay, so it's a good idea to write down your goals, how you want to do it, when do you want those goals accomplished, what it takes to reach those goals. Okay, like for example, say for example, you want to pay all of your credit card bills down in the month of January. Now, you know what? That's exactly what I am going to do. In the month of January, one of my goals is to pay all of my credit cards down. Okay, whatever I may have delinquent or over the credit limit or whatever the case is, I'm just gonna pay them all the way down. Okay, pay them all the way down and get everything on track. Okay, I know when I want to pay. Well, I don't know exactly yet because I need to go ahead and finish doing everything, but I'm going to know when I'm going to pay certain credit cards to get everything back like they should be. Okay, I'm going to know how much money is going to take, how much I'll have afterwards, and things like that. Okay. And then I'll follow this guideline for the entire month. Okay. And so this is what you need to do when you're writing goals. You need to write down the goals, how the steps you will take in order to reach those goals. And then you need to go ahead and do it and make realistic goals. You can't sit down and write a goal and say, at the end of the month or the end of 6 months or 3 months or whatever, I'm going to buy a house when you don't have anything set to buy a house. Your credit is messed up. It's just not realistic. You know what I'm saying? So you have to do realistic goals. That's why they do have short-term goals and then long-term goals. See, you may want a house, but that probably need to be a long-term goal if you don't have everything in order. Okay, things that you are working on and you want to accomplish within the next few weeks or days or months, those can be listed as short-term goals, something that you can go ahead and do. Okay, just like the credit card things. That's my short-term goals because this is what I am going to do the entire month of January. Okay, the entire month of January. Okay. Now, if I want to talk about long-term goals, like in June, it is January. So in July, I am planning on moving to a house. That's a long-term goal for me. So from January all the way up until May, I'm going to be doing everything that it takes to reach that goal of getting into that house in July. Okay. Whether that be um, get some bills paid down, save up more money, look for a house, whatever. Everything is going to be accomplished from January all up until June. And then July, I am moving. Okay. So that's how you do planning. And when you plan, you have to make goals, whether they are short-term goals or long-term goals, point blank. Okay. Because when you do these things seem to work out better. People who do not make plans, who don't write down anything, a lot of times these people are not successful with anything or, limited successes in life because they don't never write down anything. They are not organized. Okay. So the first thing is to have goals that you want to accomplish in 2023, realistic goals. Okay. And then sit down and write a plan out so you can know how you're going to accomplish these goals. Without plans, those goals cannot be reached. They won't be attainable. Point blank. Number two. Now I'm really not putting these in order from most important to least important. I'm just naming things. Okay. It's up to you to do that based on what your needs are. Okay. So number two, I always say health is your wealth. In order to have a successful year, you got to get that health under control. Okay, you got to. Okay, whether it be to lose weight, to gain weight, to stop drinking, to stop smoking, to stop doing drugs, to stop having many sexual partners, to stop having unsafe sex, um, whatever it may be, to stop eating a bunch of sugar or high fat foods or eating out at restaurants or whatever the case is. You need to get your health under control. And ways you can do that is first by getting a yearly examination, physical examination. Okay, checking out to make sure you're healthy, checking your blood work to see if everything in your body is working like it should, to know your blood glucose levels, your cholesterol levels, see if you're at a risk for diabetes. What else? Just checking everything, guys. Making sure your iron is good. What else? Your liver is functioning good. Your kidneys, all of this stuff. That's why it's very important to get health checkups at least once a year. Okay, and when I say health, that means to get everything done: eye exams, go to the dentist, um, let's see what else. Go take whatever test you need to take, because you know if you're over 40 years old, you're supposed to have certain tests, or 45 as men, prostate checks and things like that. Women, mammograms, pap smears. Every when you get over 50 or 50, you should have a fecal stool test, the fit test or whatever. Just so many tests that you need to have. You understand what I'm saying? To make sure you are healthy. And if you have something going on, if you're getting physicals, you can catch it at early so you can get it, you know, situated, sorted out. So it's very important to take care of your health, because if your health is not good or just okay, nothing else is going to matter. Okay? You can have all the money in the world, the best job in the world, the best marriage, the best kids, best everything. But when that health is not right, that stuff does not matter. So go get your physical this year. Go get your eyes checked. Go get your dentist. Go to the dentist. Get all your blood work you need. Take whatever little routine test you're supposed to take or whatever, and get all of that done. Okay. Every year between January and March, I go and get all of my stuff done that I need to get done at the beginning of the year. Okay. Point blank, so I can make sure everything is right, and so I can stay as healthy as I can be. Okay? And besides going to the doctor, guys, you need to work out. Even if you don't like to work out, do exercises that you enjoy doing. Okay? You don't have to do what they teach you online or what other people are doing. Hey, I used to run track in junior high school. Okay, but I never liked running. Okay, then I tried to run with my ex, and I still just did not like running. So instead of running, I did other things like speed walking. Um, speed walking. That's what I did in place of running. Okay, because I hate running, even though I can still run fast. And everything else. I just do not like running. I only run when it's necessary, or if I'm trying to prove a point. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like running. So don't do exercises that you don't like doing. When you do stuff, when you do exercises that you like doing, I'm telling you, it's a known fact that most people continue to exercise. Put on comfortable clothing, whether it's some biking shorts, like what I got on in this little avatar. Okay, those are my biker shorts. Okay, you can put those on. Those are very, very, very comfortable. You can do jogging wear. Hey, you can exercise anything you want to. And if you're at home, you can even do it in a bra and panties or shorts or whatever. Okay, whatever works for you. Okay, but I find that if you do it in a routine, at the same time every day or around the same time, or every other day. I usually skip days. I work certain parts of my body on certain days. I exercise every day of the week. So I do certain parts so I can give that part time to recuperate, you know. That's what I do. So that's what you have to do. You work out every other day or however you want to do it. At least 30 minutes a day. They say, I think between 20 and 30 minutes a day, at least every other day, you know. That's another key to being healthy. Okay, aside from going to get your physicals and things like that. Okay, plus you need to look at your diet, whether you are overweight, underweight, or just a perfect size. We still have to watch our diet. I am 5 feet 4. I weigh 145 pounds. Okay, straight up. I'm a good size and everything. However, you can look at this picture right here. It does not look like I was almost diabetic. Pre-diabetes, pre-diabetic is almost diabetes. Okay. However, I changed all of that around by making some changes. So what I'm trying to say, it doesn't matter how fit you may look. Okay. You can have all types of stuff going on with you because you have to watch your diet, meaning cut out some of the sugars, cut out some of the carbs, eat more veggies. What else? More grains if you can, because some people can't eat certain things. Um, what else? Eat more nuts, good oils, and things like that, and fruit. All right. And if you are diabetic, you already know you can't eat certain things and certain fruits and stuff. And if you're pre-diabetic, you need to almost act like you already have diabetes. So therefore, you can just stop eating certain things. Because let me tell you something, if you get diabetes, you're going to be forced not to eat certain things. So if you're pre-diabetic, it's a good thing to act like you are diabetic already so you can try to, stop yourself from catching it for real. Because if you get diabetes, you may not be able to reverse it, and you're definitely going to have to eliminate everything that you probably like. Okay. Because even though they do have substitutions and stuff like that, some of them taste good, but some of that stuff is nasty. Okay. So it's just best to know your glucose levels. And if you are pre diabetic, to try to reverse that. Okay, as low as you can get it. And then just eat sugary things sometimes. I'm still working on that myself. After tonight, that's it for all these extra treats that I give myself, chocolate stuff and everything. I mean, I can still eat it, but not every day like I usually do, you know. Um, so that's what we need to do. We need to watch our certain foods, sugars and stuff like that. Because when you say being healthy, it's not just about going to the doctor. It's about changing your eating habits, exercising, and just doing a bunch of other things to be healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like eliminating smoking cigarettes if you do that, decreasing the alcohol you may be overindulging in. It's okay to drink as long as you're not, abusing that. Um, Smoking a lot of weed and stuff, because I don't care what they tell you. I just do not feel like marijuana is 100% safe. Point blank. I just don't. Everybody that I see or know who smokes marijuana is always doing that damn cough. Okay. It's very annoying to hear. Okay. It sounds disgusting. I mean, disgusting. And I'm just wondering when they cough, because they cough so hard, do their chest hurt when they cough? So for me, if I did smoke marijuana, which I don't, I would probably not be smoking it. I wouldn't be abusing it. Okay, point blank. Okay. And I definitely wouldn't be abusing alcohol because it's a known factor that alcohol leads to so many health diseases. It's not even good for you anyway. I mean, only if you drink like red wine, and that's like, what do they say? One cup or something, or half of a cup or glass a day. But most people who drink, they drink more than one. Okay. So that's why you have to watch these things, because you take the health benefit away, from certain alcohols when you abuse it. Just like when you abuse marijuana or any other drugs for that matter. So if you're doing any type of illegal substance, we need to let that go in 2023. Get the help that you need to get off these things. Because let me tell you something again, guys. I said this before and I'm going to say it again. Everybody is worried about vaccines and all this other bull crap. But yet these same people are flooding their bodies with all types of stuff that is still killing them, even more so than the vax would probably ever do. Every day people die from diseases that they have created themselves from the things that they eat or the things that they indulge in. Point blank. Half of the diseases that we have or illnesses come from how we eat or the things that we put inside of our bodies. Because I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I just said that I was pre diabetic, and that was because of all the junk, sugary stuff I could eat, point blank, just like hypertension. Um, yes, it can be hereditary. Okay, however, when you don't get enough sleep, when you're mad all the time, arguing, screaming, acting a darn fool, um, just a lot of negativity, can't control yourself, you are more prone to catching hypertension, point blank. And I'm going to tell you straight up, the reason why I probably developed hypertension, I know some of it was hereditary. It was I inherited it, okay? But some of it comes from me not getting enough sleep back in the day, me getting stressed out all the time, pressure and stuff like that, dealing with crazy people, being crazy myself, being, just doing too much. You know what I'm saying? That's why I probably got it. Okay, point blank. So we need to watch what we do, I'm telling you. Because a lot of diseases, a lot of illnesses, we cause them ourselves because of our actions. So if we want to be healthy, we definitely have to make changes so we can become more healthier in 2023. Number two. Okay. Number three, to be to make 2023 a success, you got to think more positive. Okay? You cannot be walking around here thinking about negative things all the time, being surrounded by negative people and doing negative things. Okay? Point blank. You got to surround yourself around people who are positive. Okay? It's a known factor. When you surround yourself around people who are negative all the time, negative things happens. Point blank. Okay? You got to surround yourself around people who are doing something in life. Okay? And I'm talking about legal stuff, not illegal things. Okay? Because for me, people who sit around and do illegal things, some of them are successful, but who wants to be looking over their shoulders all the time, thinking somebody out to get them or the police is watching them? Who wants to live like that? So when I say surround yourself with positive people, I'm saying legal positive people, people who do legal things the legal way. Okay. People who do things the non-legal way, they are not positive people. Okay. Point blank. And this is why a lot of people who do things like this, they may be successful in their business, but I guarantee you in their life, they got some unsuccessful things occurring to them. Okay. Whether it be relationships, their marriage, their children, their health, it's always something with them. Their mindset, it's always something with them. You cannot go through life doing bad things and thinking you're going to get away with it, or stealing, or doing other illegal things. You know what I'm saying? You got to get positive in your life, let go all of these illegal things, and just get more, positivity in your life and focus on doing the things the right way. Okay? Point blank. Surround yourself with positive people. Be in a positive environment and do things the right way, because right follows right, wrong follows wrong. People make their own problems because they just do not believe that right follows right. Number four, y'all, something else we can do to make 2023 more successful for us is to find things that make you happy. Okay? Look, it's good to work. It's good to take care of business, okay? But sometimes you got to take time to have fun. Okay, I know a lot of y'all probably think all I do is work and things like that because I'm always telling you guys I'm busy. But that's not true. Okay? That's not true. I'm always doing something that I am happy doing. Okay? And I'm always having some type of fun. Make time for yourself. Have some fun. It's not about working all the daggone time, 24 hours, 7 days a week. Make time for yourself. Do things that make you happy. Whether it's women, I'm talking to you now. Whether it's going to get your hair done, your nails done, or whatever, do that. Okay? Men, you can go watch sports, go to your man cave, whatever you like to do that makes that make you happy. Do it. Have some me time, alone time, just with yourself, and do something that makes you happy. See, one thing I know is that you have to be able to be just with yourself. Okay. And the reason why I say this is because, yeah, it's nice to have a partner, a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever you want to call it. However, for me, I know for a fact you have to be able to be on your own. You have to be able to make yourself happy inside. You have to be on your own and do things by yourself. And the reason why I say that is because people are not guaranteed to be with you forever. Okay, people die, people leave, and things like that. And not just that, it's very refreshing when you go out by yourself and have a good time. Like going to the movies by yourself, going out to eat sometime by yourself, just going on a walk in a safe environment by yourself, going out to the beach or whatever. Sometimes it's just refreshing to do something by yourself, even sitting at home watching some movies in your room or in your living room or your man cave, woman cave, or wherever, just by yourself and just chilling with yourself or going on a date with yourself. In 2023, you need to make time to do that and also make time to have fun with your friends, with your significant other, your children, or whomever. Enjoy life. It's not all about working all the day at one time. Okay? It's not all about doing that all the time. Days go by too quick to spend it all in the office or working. Have fun. Or to spend it all day on YouTube. Have fun. Embrace life. Live life to the fullest. That's how you can be more successful. And you can make 2023 more successful for you. Point blank. Number 5. Y'all, I told you this yesterday and I was joking around, but you got to save money, okay? Save that money. I don't know how many times I have to tell people to do this. Save money because you never know when you may need it. Okay? Jobs are not guaranteed. Health is not guaranteed. Other people that are with you are not guaranteed. Okay? But if you have savings and other avenues of getting money, those things will be there if something happens. Because let me tell you something. All these people be claiming they're your friends. All these people who are claiming to be your friends, when something happens major, a lot of these people can't do anything. Some are not in the position to do anything, and some are just not going to do it. So that's why it's very important to save money, to have credit cards, not a whole bunch, just a couple. You know what I'm saying? And save those cards in case of an emergency. Because you never know what tomorrow will bring. They say it's a good idea to save, 6 months of a mortgage payment or rent payment in the bank, or save it somewhere, because some people don't like banks. So save it somewhere that you can get it and nobody else can touch it. So, in this world today, I think a lot of people can't save 6 months of rent or mortgage payments. Some people can, but some people can't because they don't make enough money at their jobs. However, I still say you should be saving. I don't care if you don't save nothing but 1 or 2 months. Save some money. Point blank. And not just save money. Find out ways you can make more money. Okay? Because you need more than one form of income coming in. Whether it's on YouTube making extra money, whether you started up a little business at home, or you're investing in something, whatever. Try to find other avenues of money coming in. Because in 2023, I know I said in 2022 I was going to do that, and I didn't get a chance to. But in 2023, I am going to do the investing part. Okay? My little old son trying to invest, and he's only 14. Come on now. We grown people should be doing stuff like this. I don't care if you just invest in a small amount of something. You'll be surprised how much you can make. And then once you make money off of that, then you invest more. And just do your research when you start investing in stuff. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're dealing with the stock market and things like that. You get a broker, study, the stock market before you start doing it. Study the different companies you want to buy stock into and things like that, and how much the shares are and things like that. And be willing to lose some money if you do the stock market, because that's what it's about, losing and getting some. You can invest in apartment buildings, all type of stuff. Me personally, I would like to invest in what people like to do. They like to smoke, they like to drink, point blank. I hate to say that. We can capitalize off of people craziness and make money, because they're never going to stop buying alcohol. I'm going to tell you that straight up. Or stop smoking cigarettes or anything else. See, we got to stop thinking like poor people. For real, for real. We do. You know what? I am even guilty of it sometimes, thinking like a poor person. You got to stop thinking like a poor person. Even if you're not rich, you need to think more like rich people. And you know what? One day we'll talk about that, because I've been watching a lot of videos where they talk about stuff like that, okay? And I'm going to tell you something. When you think like a poor person, you end up being just like they like that. And just because you're not rich, it does not mean you can't think like a rich person. See, for example, rich people don't sleep in bed all day one day, okay? They get up and do what they need to do. Poor people sleep in the bed all day. Be in the bed till 11, 12 o'clock. Start the day late. Rich people don't. They get up and get their stuff done, because they know if they don't get out there, somebody else going to be out there getting what they need to get. They don't procrastinate. But poor people do all the time. Got 1,000 excuses for everything. Okay? So, yeah, that's what you got to stop doing. Stop thinking like a poor person, regardless if you're rich or not. Number 6. 2023 can be more a success for you if you choose the right type of people to associate with. Okay? Me, myself, I don't like to have a lot of friends. Okay? And I realized something. For me, I am doing better because I don't associate with everyone. I don't have to worry about he say, she say stuff and all this other foolishness. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have a whole bunch of friends. Okay. Now, some people do like to have a lot of friends, and that's on them. But I think in order to make your year more successful, I think you need to watch the friends that you have. Watch the company that you keep. Be very selective in the friends that you have. Get more friends that concentrate more on positivity versus negativity. You need friends who can encourage you to make the right choices and decisions. You need friends who will let you know if you're doing something that's not good to do. Not a friend to, you don't need friends who will, like some people will see you doing wrong things, and instead of them telling you, they just go ahead and pretend like it's cool. You don't need friends like that. You have to pick a good class of friends, and you have to be very selective. A lot of times people year is not successful is because the company they keep encourages them to do certain things. And it's not good things. A lot of times I see people who end up getting in trouble because of their friends. They end up going to jail because of their friends. They end up doing drugs because of their friends. So we have to watch the friends we have, the company that we keep. Point blank. Number 7, another thing you can do to make 2023 a success is to age gracefully. And y'all know I was going to talk about this because I did a whole live on this. Look, we know everybody is aging, okay? Every year that you have a birthday, you're aging. Now I'm actually talking to people 40 and over because I'm so sick of you guys walking around here. If I could just slap each one of you guys who would do this, I would. Okay, I'm sick of you guys walking around here calling yourselves old. When you get 70 years old, then you can start calling yourself old. Now, I know some people who are 70 and they still don't call themselves old. Okay? Stop calling yourself old. Yes, you are older, but you're not old. Okay? Let me tell you something. When people sit around and always talk negative about themselves, oh, I'm old. Oh, my arms hurt. Oh, my knees hurt. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do that. 9 times out of 10, these things they are saying is going to come true for them. Okay? I need you to change your mindset. Just because you are 40 or 45 or 50 or 55 or even 60, it does not mean that you are going to be aching. You're going to be confined to a bed or a wheelchair, or you're going to die, or whatever else you may think. You got to change your entire mindset. Okay? Take care of yourself. Try to look as best as you can look. Work with what you got and try to make that look better. Okay? Read motivation books and stuff. Learn about aging. Learn about the things that you can possibly go through or you might not go through. Learn all of these things. Try out natural products you can use. Some of those natural products help with certain things. Do this. So when you age, you can age better. Your concentration for 2023 should be to age gracefully and to stop calling yourself and others old. You are what you think. If you think you are old, you're going to be old. You're going to act old. You're going to feel old. You're going to look old. Point blank. Time out for all that negative talking. Okay, point blank. I get so tired of telling people this over and over again. You know, I actually had to tell my mom this because all she was doing is sitting on the phone telling me about what hurts on her and she's old and all this other stuff. I told her, and she is old, you know, but I told her to stop saying that because when you tell yourself stuff things, I'm telling you, some of this stuff just start happening. If you tell yourself you're gonna die this year or you're gonna die when you get 60 or 70, 9 times out of 10, I wouldn't say 9 times out of 10, but maybe 7 times out of 10 or something like that, that might happen. See, people don't realize words are very powerful, okay? You cannot sit around here and say negative words. I used to do it all the time. I had to stop. I used to actually sit down and say to myself, I'm probably going to die when I get a certain age. I used to say this all the time until God one day told me to stop saying that foolishness, point blank. Because I don't know when I'm going to die. You're going to make yourself die at a certain age because all you're doing is thinking about that. And I know one thing, when people start getting older, like when they start getting 60 some and 70, a lot of people do that too. You know, they do this. Listen, anybody can die at any age, okay? Especially now in this world we are in today. Anyone can die at any age. You are not, everybody is guaranteed at least 70 years according to what the Bible say, but It's not like God promised us that, but it's not like it's guaranteed that you would make it to 70. That's what I meant to say. Okay. Anything can happen. Okay. Point blank. But we don't need to be sitting around telling ourselves every single day that we're going to die. Or if you're older, like 40 and over, you shouldn't be sitting up there talking about, I'm going to die because I'm getting older. I'm going to get sick because I'm getting older. I'm going to start wearing diapers at 60. Who does this? Getting older is a blessing, okay? And it's up to us to feel blessed and to take what we have and do the best that we can with it so we can age gracefully and happily and energetic and loving. So in 2023, in order to make it a success for you and you to be more happy, realize that you are going to age. You are getting older. But if you're not old for real, for real, for real, stop calling yourself old for real. Because you're not old. When you get 70, 75, 80, hey, then you may want to say you're old. Because actually you are, but I still wouldn't be saying I'm old even then. Just say you're older and blessed. Because a lot of people do not make it to 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. A lot of people don't. So take it, if you're 40 and over, take it as a blessing. And learn that there is nothing wrong with aging. Because everybody, if you are living, you're going to age. All you need to do is focus on aging gracefully and taking care of yourself and being happy. And that is my number 8 thing, is that we have to be happy within. Okay? Be happy within. And being happy within comes from knowing who you are, understanding who you are, surrounding yourself with positive people, doing things to make you happy, living the best life that you can, being content with being by yourself at times, loving yourself, and realizing that you are not perfect and you can make mistakes. That's how you can be happy within. Also, having a higher, when I say a higher person, okay, that you believe in, that you have faith in. See, I don't believe in all these different type of gods and stuff. I'm just going to tell y'all straight up. I only believe in one God. So for me, that higher person is God, who I have faith in. Okay, so we all should have something that we have faith in. Hopefully, you choose the right source. Okay, point blank. But it's up to you who you want to choose. Even God gives you that opportunity. Okay, so it's up to you who you want to choose to have faith in, but have something, preferably the right God, to have faith in. And then check this out. You will be happier within. Point blank. So being happy within, even if everything go wrong in your life, when you are happy within, you learn how to take those wrongs and make them right or make them better or figure out a way to deal with it. And you still stay happy within. Point blank. Number 9, y'all. Besides being happy within, another way we can make 2023 a success is finding a great partner. Okay, I know a lot of people are with these men and women that they are not really happy with. See, for me, I believe in having a partner that I'm really happy with. Okay, I don't like, I just cannot, me personally, I wouldn't be able to deal with a person that I am not truly happy with. Okay, point blank. And I feel like in order to have a successful year, you need to be with the person that you truly, truly love. okay, and you want. So having a partner that you truly love and you truly want, it adds to your success. And if you don't have that partner and you want a person like that, this would be the year for you to do the things that's necessary for you to be able to find someone that fills those shoes. But you first got to make sure you are together. Because if you are not together, you are not going to find a partner like that, point blank. People kill me thinking they can find um, a guy or a woman that's all put together when they are not put together, when they got stuff going on. So you got to be all together, got to have your stuff together, know what you want, know the type of person you want, know what you're willing to deal with, what you are willing to sacrifice, and everything else in order to find a good partner. So, in order to make 2023 a success for you, you definitely have to have the right man or woman by your side, point blank, if that's what you want. If you want a partner, you have to have the right man or woman by your side. Otherwise, you're going to be just probably eventually, go back to like you was last year, point blank. Number 10, y'all. Another thing that you can do to make 2023 a success is to keep that motivation. And what I mean by that is y'all, I never check my comments. Let me see who's in this. I heard that. Right. And welcome to my live, Miss Marilyn. Right. Living life to the fullest while you can and working with what you got. That's very correct. Um, you definitely got to work with what you got. Okay, point blank. Whatever it is. A lot of people don't be satisfied with the little they have and they be unhappy because of that. For me, I think whatever you have, even if you don't have the biggest house, you're in a little apartment or whatever you got, I think you should be happy that you have it. Realize that you are still blessed, appreciate it, and be happy about what you got, what you're blessed with, point blank. And stop trying to compare yourself with others. Because a lot of times when we compare ourselves with others, it makes us feel sad if we don't have the same thing that another person has, especially at certain ages. So that's why that's why I think people shouldn't do that. You shouldn't compare yourself with no one. You should think about what you want to accomplish, okay? Whatever it may be. And that's what you should go for. And realize just because you only got a little bit now, it doesn't mean that it will stay like that forever. And just say, even if it does stay like that, once you do all the other stuff that I told you about already, you are still going to be happy within, regardless. Okay. A lot of people are in big houses, got all the money in the world, and they are still unhappy because they don't have the other things that is required to be happy. Okay. They're happy on the outside, but they're not happy on the inside. Right. And being grateful. So it doesn't matter how big your house is, what car you drive, what clothing you have on. Be happy whatever you have. And again, make it the best for you. Okay? Just because you got to wear clothes from Walmart don't mean they can't look good. Your clothes from Walmart can look just as good as anybody else's clothes. Especially if you know how to accessorize and mix stuff up. You can mix cheap stuff up with something that costs a little bit more and nobody would ever know. And then a lot of times when you keep your mouth closed about certain things, people don't even know. And just because you are in an apartment or a small house or live in the ghetto or whatever, it doesn't mean that you have to be sad about this. I don't care where you live at, make your place the best that it can be. I heard that 67 and you are good, and I'm glad. That is great. Everybody should have that mindset. 67 is a blessing. I hope I get to be 67 and look good and feel good and be healthy. So, I mean, I don't, like I said before, I don't know why people make it a bad thing to age. It's not bad. It's a blessing to get older. I pray that I get to the age of 67 and be looking good and feel good and be healthy. Again, we have to learn how to be happy inside. Okay, be happy with whatever you got. Because if you don't start doing this, 2023 is going to be just like 2022, 2021, 2000, and whatever else. It's going to be the same thing. Like I said yesterday, a lot of people make resolutions at the beginning of the year, talking about what they're going to do. It's going to be so different. A couple of weeks later, maybe 2 months later, they be right back to the old person and be just like they were the year before. Okay, point blank. So the thing is, it's up to us to make realistic goals, realistic resolutions, and do the things that we say we are going to do. And not just doing the resolutions and goals and stuff, but also being appreciative of whatever we have. Be content. You're right, Miss Bradley. Be content. Let me put that up there. We have to be content with ourselves, with what we got, and things like that. See, for a long time, well, not since I've been like, okay, maybe when I was younger, okay, I was unhappy about so much. Even though I didn't look like I was unhappy or anything, but I was within. And it took me a long time to get happy within. I think I started being happy within around 28. Okay? And then I'm going to keep it honest with you guys. I really started feeling happy within for real, a couple years ago. Because it takes a lot to be happy within. You just don't be, some people do be happy within naturally, but some people just don't. And I don't care how much money you got. I don't care what type of car you got, what type of wife, husband you got, your kids or anything. If you are not happy within, you are not happy. Point blank. And things just does not be satisfying. So the main thing that you have to be in order to be a success for 2023, you got to learn how to be happy within. How to love yourself for real. Because let me tell y'all something. When you love yourself for real, especially women, when you love yourself for real and you're happy within, you're not going to deal with people who are going to put you down. You're not going to deal with a man who hits you. You're not going to deal with a man who cheats on you. You're not going to deal with a man who disrespects you. You're not going to deal with a man that treats you like you are a third-rate citizen or something like that. There's a lot of things you're not going to deal with when you are happy within and when you love yourself, point blank. And you're definitely going to know your self-worth, and your self-esteem is going to be at it's going to be at a good level, okay? A healthy level. I agree. And even men, the same thing applies for you, okay? We have to learn how to be happy within, because everything I said, if you're not happy within, all of that other stuff, it's not going to really work like it should. It may work, but it's not going to work like it should. So we got to focus on and learn how to be happy within. When I talk to people who are depressed or suffering from anxiety, I always say that word wrong. It's anxiety. When they are suffering with that, okay, and I talk to them, the one thing that I do talk to them about is about being happy within, loving themselves for real. Because a lot of people who suffers from depression or suicidal thoughts or even anxiety, a lot of them don't be happy within and they don't love themselves. Because I know when I used to be depressed, when I was younger, a teenager, I did not love myself, point blank. And I definitely was not happy within. That's true. And I agree with you. A lot of times, um, people who say negative things to us, it tears us down on the inside. And that's what I was telling people about yesterday when they be like online and stuff saying negative things about people, just trying to be funny and things like that, or talking about people all the time, and definitely about kids and young adults. That's not good because it tears people down. And especially young kids because they are more, they're weaker, they're sensitive in everything. They're growing and learning, everything is not developed. Why would you tear them down? It's not good to do that. Y'all got to stop doing that. I said that yesterday. Got to. And this is why I don't have people around me. I try not to have people around me who just talk negative all the time. That's why I said it's good to surround yourself with people who are positive versus people who are negative. Now, granted, everybody talks negative at times, but you don't want to be around people who talks negative all the time because all that stuff rubs off. That's another reason why we can't be a success. And that's why our year cannot be a success because we just drill into negative too much and we be around too many negative people. It's just like I said before, it's a lot of things that play a role in having a successful year. There's a lot of things that play into that. You know, all I can do is give out some in this live. It's really up to us individually to sit down and figure out what we need to do to make our year a success, what we need to do for ourselves. All I can do is do like a little map, give you some keys. It's up to you to take those keys, to take that map, explore the map even more so, to look at all the different type of keys to figure out what key you need to use in order to make your year a success. Because what makes my year a success may be different than yours. You see what I'm saying? That's why you take the keys that I gave you, you look at those, and then you look at other keys, and then you apply those keys to your life, or you don't apply them to reach the success that you want to reach for 2023. Point blank. Yeah, you know what? I think at times we all do this. I think everybody does this, even when they say they don't. I know I have done this before, said things to people because I was jealous of them, which we should be jealous of people. But, we are human and we do be jealous of people, point blank. And you know what? Even now, sometimes I get jealous of certain people, you know what I'm saying? And I say certain things because I don't, because I just be jealous of them. Let's keep it real on this live. You know what I'm saying? Just be jealous, like you just said. And we all need to really, try to stop doing that because that's not really good. Well, the thing is, when it comes to negative talk, um, I don't like to be around people who talk negative all the time, but I can tolerate them, and I think we have to. I mean, we don't have to accept them, but I think you should be able to tolerate a certain degree of negative talk. Okay, because the world itself is not all positive. You're going to be around some people who do talk negative. Okay. So for me, I don't like to be around negative people, and I try not to be, but at times you will be. So I can tolerate some, for a short period of time. I'm not going to tolerate them for a long period of time because I'll just, get away from them or separate myself or whatever the case is. But yeah, in life, in real life, we do have to tolerate or learn how to tolerate some negative talk because everybody don't speak positive talk. The thing is, we don't have to deal with them. We don't have to accept that. But yeah, we do have to know how to tolerate some negative talk because some people talk negative and everything is not positive. And sometimes you need negative talk, point blank. So the 10th thing is to basically, like I said before, figure out what it takes for you to have a successful 2023. Okay. And writing down plans, goals, and things like that can help you determine that. Okay. It can help you determine that. And then do everything that's possible in your might that can help you have a better 2023. You know, get your health together, like I said before, go to the dentist, get your eyes checked. You may even need to talk to someone if you're dealing with mental situations. If your mental things is going all over the place, you may need to talk to someone about that to get that together. You know, um, if your relationship with your kids is not good, you get that together. You talk to them, figure out what's going on there. Whatever in your life you need to change or amend or improve, you need to do all that in 2023 in order to make 2023 better than 2022. Point blank. And go into 2023 with a more positive mindset. Be more happy. Learn how to be happy within by doing things to make you happy. Read some books, y'all. Reading is a good thing to do. Okay, read some books. Go out to the beach if you live close to the beach. If you don't live by the beach, go to the park. It's a known fact when you go outside, you walk around trees, flowers, the beach, being out in the sun, it makes you feel better. It's something about those sun rays when they come down on you, it just make you feel better. Point blank. I remember a long time ago, I used to have headaches every single day, and we went somewhere, I can't remember, and I was on the beach there, and the sun was beaming down on me. The sun took my entire headache away. It really did. It took my entire headache away. So going to the beach, if you have a beach, going out to the park or um, to a garden or whatever, and just breathing fresh air, just letting the sun shine down on you, you'll be amazed what it does to you. When I say tolerate, I mean the gossip about other people, because I know that if they are gossiping about that person, yeah, true, you're right. Yeah, that's why I just thought, woo, you're right. Yeah, I agree with you on that part. I don't, well, let me see. I do tolerate it a little bit because, again, um, a lot of people gossip, point blank. But what I don't do is I don't gossip with them. Okay, if they are gossiping, I let them say whatever they need to say, right? And I just be like this, okay, yeah, I hear you. And I'm not gonna really elaborate on it. And then eventually, like if it's over the phone, eventually I'll be like, I got to go do this or whatever. Because basically the only time I really hear a lot of gossip is with family members who I talk to or friends, and it's usually on the phone. So it's easy for me to go and all this other stuff, and then just end up hanging up the phone, you know. And if it's like friends that I'm out with, again, I do the same thing. Again, you got see for me, I don't be listening to certain people. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I don't be listening. Okay, I just go yeah. That's why a lot of people hate it when I do that, because sometimes I don't be listening, especially when they gossip, because I don't want no part of that. Okay, the gossiping, because like you said, if they are gossiping to you about somebody else, they are probably doing the same thing. Okay, so therefore, I don't have any comments and to them. I'll listen, or I'll listen, but I'm not listening. You know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely not going to add any input in it, because again, like you said, if they are gossiping to you about somebody else, even family members, they are probably doing the same thing behind your back. And I know some family members definitely do that, because I know mine do that. And that's not a good thing. I even got some, I hope y'all can hear me, because what I did is walked over here to the other part of my bedroom. But I even have some YouTube friends, okay, who gossip about other YouTubers. Okay. So for me, because I don't like to be in that YouTube crap. So for me, I don't even really give any type of feedback on it. I just say, oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I just do stuff like that, because I don't want to be involved in all that foolishness and stuff. But I will tolerate stuff to a certain degree. Okay, but I'm just not going to get wrapped up into it, because I think a lot of people gossip. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. You got family members who gossip, co-workers, people at church. Just so many people gossip. It's ridiculous. Let's see what else you wrote. Yeah, I have hobbies. I took a little part-time job. That's good. See, like when I retired, this is what I was talking about. I was actually already planning on, I was just thinking about things I can do when I retire and when I get 60 some years old, so I can still have a good life. Because I don't want, like, when I get 65 and stuff like that, I don't want to be like some people. I want to be like you. I want to still be doing fun things, have hobbies, maybe a little part-time job, or even if I don't have a part-time job, just doing, certain things. Like, for example, YouTube. I'll be really immersed into YouTube then, like all the time for real. That'd be my, job. I already got a plan, and just still have a good life, you know. I don't know why sometimes when people get 65 or 67 or 70, it seems like they just give up on life, and they just I don't understand why they do that. I don't understand why they just give up. Why come they just don't, continue to do some of the same things they were doing before? And the thing is that they'll say they can't do certain things. Yeah, yes you can. And if you kept on exercising, taking care of yourself, doing the things that you need to do to make it easier for you, you would be able to do certain things. No, you can't do everything, but you can do other things. Okay, you may not can play tennis anymore, but you can go do other things instead. I don't understand why people do that when they start getting older. It's like they just sit back and just be waiting to die. I hate to say that. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't get up. Please. I learned how to build a website. And see, that's good. And you know what? I wouldn't mind building a dollhouse. That seemed like it would be fun to do that and paint it and all that stuff. Make the little furniture, then design it. Because I do interior decorating. So, you know what? When I move into my house, I actually may do this. I may actually buy me a dollhouse. Okay. I'm not going to build it, but I can buy one, right? And I may paint it, because I always wanted a dollhouse, right? I may paint the dollhouse, put some little furniture in it, and decorate it, and put that in my bedroom. I think that's what I'll do when I move and stuff. You just gave me a good idea. Yeah. And yeah, building a website is fun to do. And a lot of people who get 65 or older, they think they can't do stuff like this when you can. All you have to do is just sit down and be willing to learn. And yes, you may learn a little bit slower, but be willing to give it a try, because it's not hard. Building a website is fun. I did so many, okay? and I'm actually may do one for my soccer team. I probably will do one because we've been a team for about 5 years now, so it's probably time to make a website and stuff. But I had one for my shea butter business. I had one for my daycare when I used to run one. I did one for school because they make you do it when you're in college. Um, and I did another one for I did a website for somebody, I can't remember, for their business. Oh, I did a website for someone. He had a detailing business, and I did his. As a matter of fact, he still has his website and everything else. Um, so yeah, it's fun designing one and everything, and I think it's a fun thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Especially older people, because it's just give you things to do, and it's just fun to keep on learning and learn how to do things. And I don't think anyone is too old to learn new things. I just don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? It's good to keep that brain working, and doing stuff like that definitely keeps it working. And I don't know why some people give that up either. Like, I can't see myself just sitting down when I get 65 doing puzzles all day. Okay. I want to do some real stuff. You know what I'm saying? Go to the library, um, design a website, build a dollhouse like you did. Um, just doing fun stuff, just have a whole week planned out. And that's why it's very important too to take care of your health. Okay, so you can be able to do all these things when you get 65, when you get 70. On TikTok, I see women who are 65 years old, 63, looking really, really good, in perfect shape. This one lady, I can't even remember how old she is. I think she's 65, maybe even 67. I can't remember. This lady body does not even look like she's older. This lady still dances. And when I say dance, I'm not talking about regular dancing. This lady be doing like gymnastic type stuff. She be swinging all off the things and all types of stuff. And she's almost 70 years old. And she's not the only one. It's a bunch of older ladies like that doing stuff like that. So I don't know why people just give up when they start aging. They start giving up when they reach 40. They start giving up. And then by the time they 50, they just have given up completely. And 60, they like ready to die. I don't understand that. Oh yeah. I love Hobby Lobby. That's the store. Okay. That's the store. When I do my shopping hauls and my walkthroughs, definitely those walkthroughs, I'm always going to Hobby Lobby and stuff. And yeah, they got some cute little doll houses there and stuff, and the wood and stuff. But see, me, I'm not gonna make one. What I'll do is buy one that's already put together, but I'll just paint it and then design the furniture and put carpet or in the bedrooms and stuff, like in the house, and then do the little floors for the living room and the bathroom and all that stuff. Just, yeah. YouTube, you know what? And that's another thing. You can learn a lot of stuff on YouTube. When I first started homeschooling my kids, it was a hard thing to do. It wasn't hard for me because I used to teach school, right? Um, so basically, when I first started homeschooling, I did it right after me and my husband at the time decided, that it would be best if I just stayed at home. Okay, so what I did, the same way I was teaching in my classroom, I taught my kids. When I originally started homeschooling, I used to have them in class 8 hours. Okay, and we did the same schedule that I did in the classroom. And then throughout the years, I started changing everything and started decreasing the hours because I realized a child doesn't have to be in a classroom 7 or 8 hours in order to learn. You know what I'm saying? So I started pushing the hours back. And so now, like my 14-year-old, he's the last one that I'm homeschooling, he is only in school for about 4 hours doing schoolwork, and that's it. And I think here they require 4 to 5 hours. So he's usually about 5 hours in school, and that's it. But I used to say 4 hours classwork. The other hours like doing his gym and music and stuff like that. So now I don't do class for those 7 and 8 hours or anything like that and stuff. So yeah, and let me tell you something. Um, Teaching them taught me more stuff. It taught me more stuff because I'm gonna tell you something. Even though I went to college and everything, I had forgot about. I forgot how to do certain math until I started homeschooling, and then it was a lot of stuff I learned by homeschooling. And then, like we were saying about YouTube, YouTube teaches a lot of stuff. See, now when I homeschool, I don't have to homeschool like I used to because so much is on YouTube. You got every class offered on YouTube by teachers. So I don't even understand why some people can't even homeschool their kids now because everything is on YouTube now. When I first started doing it, I had to do everything like in my regular classroom when I was teaching. But now you go online, you can pick out a science class. They can teach your child science, Spanish, history, or whatever. And if you don't find a teacher to do it, or if you don't want to use one of those teachers, all the resources are right there online where you can put everything together. See, the way I do it is that I use the resources online and I put everything together because I'm used to teaching. But for someone who cannot teach, they can use other teachers online to teach their children if it's the right curriculum. You know, I teach my kids like the sort of like the Becca curriculum because I incorporate Bible class and all that into my teaching. You know, so this is what you do for your church. That's good. That's good. Yeah, you definitely have to keep using your brain in order for it to keep on working efficiently. A lot of people don't know that. It's good to do a lot of stuff, reading books, like you're doing the websites. Even if you don't do a website, you go online, you do certain things. Okay, that's good. That's good. Go online. There's so many things that you can do online. It's ridiculous. Okay, and that's why I understand why some older people just don't be doing some of these things. You know, and the thing about it, it's not even hard. Okay, I mean, it's not hard to get on a computer. You can honestly, you can just type in Google or just YouTube. It's just so simple. And this is what I always tell my mom. So she knows how to you know um, do stuff online. But when she first started using a computer, she definitely didn't know how to. I mean, she doesn't know how to real good, but she's doing what she needs to do on it. And my mom is in her 70s, so let me see who was this calling me. I know who it is, but let me see what he wants. Hold on for a second, y'all. Let me see something. See, everything that I was telling you guys regarding how to make 23 a success is some of the same things that this person has in this magazine online that I was looking at. Um, y'all, there's like 2 hours outside of my window, and all I hear is this right here. Who? Goodness. Everything that I was telling you about, guys, is in this outline. I mean, they just using different words, but it's basically the same thing that I was saying. The only thing that I did leave out is about taking small steps. Okay, um, take small steps to reach your goals as well. Okay, you don't have to take huge steps unless you can, you know. But basically, they tell you to take small steps in order to reach whatever goals you're trying to reach for 2023. Oh my gosh. So overall, let me silence this because this dude is going to keep on sending me messages. Take this off. I mean, he's just going to go on and on and on. All these 50,000 messages every day going day. And see, look at this. Prioritize self-care with me time. That's what I was talking about when I was telling you guys to learn how to date yourself, basically. Go out with yourself. hang out with yourself, have alone time. That's very important. See, don't set goals you won't follow through. Remember, I was just telling you guys about that? You got to set realistic goals. A lot of people don't do that. Let's see. I am a soul learner, but when I get it, I get it. The thing about YouTube is you can always run it back. You sure can. And that's the good thing about it. And there's nothing wrong with being a slow learner, because I'm not a slow learner, but I imagine when I start getting older for real, I probably will get slower. And so, therefore, I'm just going to still be trying to learn. It's just going to be at a slower pace, you know? One thing I know about everybody now, because we already know how to use computers and things like that, I don't understand how you can forget how to use one as you age, unless you get Alzheimer's or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And they have, well, I don't know. I've been reading articles and stuff online, different doctors and stuff that I've been looking at, who says that you can do certain things to decrease your chances of developing Alzheimer's. And they was even talking about, they believe, if inflammation plays a role into developing Alzheimer. So we know one big culprit of inflammation is sugar. So again, decreasing sugar in your diet may play a role in the prevention of developing Alzheimer or diseases that's like that. Now, this is allegedly. I don't know if this is true or not. I'm just saying I heard a doctor online talking about that. You know, all you can do is just try, and see if it works for you, basically. Because it's not going to kill you to decrease your sugar intake. It's actually good for you to decrease that, because sugar, again, plays a huge role in inflammation. And inflammation itself is a key factor in certain diseases and illnesses. And I'm telling you, they really say sugar. A lot of doctors say sugar plays a huge role into inflammation in the body. Sugar. Y'all should look that up. Because every time when I look it up online and I be researching it, I always find doctors talking about that. Especially doctors who want to keep it real with you and trying to be truthful about everything. They will let you know that sugar plays a huge role in inflammation. Point blank. If you were to type that in Google right now, I bet you something will come up about that. Let me check it out and see. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Does sugar play a huge... Wait, I spelled that wrong. Let me see. Me and my typing skills got to go. See, and that's another thing. When I get older, I would just basically take a typing class. You know what I'm saying? Does sugar play a huge role in inflammation? But I wouldn't wait till I get 80 or something to learn. I would actually take it like at 60 so I can be able to do it. Yeah. See? Dietary sugar consumption contributes to increased inflammation processes in humans, and that this may be specific to fructose alone in sucrose or in high fructose corn syrup. Told you. So they said evidence suggests that eating too much added sugar and too many refined carbs causes inflammation in your body. So again, let me turn this music down some. Sugar plays a huge role in inflammation. And I told y'all before that my doctor, my cardiologist, told me to take turmeric, that's how you pronounce it, with curcumin in ginger powder and black pepper to get rid of inflammation in my body. I took it consistently for a month or two. Then I switched it and started taking the pills every other day. I went back and got my blood work done a couple weeks ago, and the inflammation in my body was basically gone. It's so low. So I know for sure that sugar plays a huge role in inflammation in the body. I didn't know that. Refined carbs does too. I do that. That's why he told me to cut those down. And see, inflammation over time, the inflammation caused by poor dietary habits may lead to many health problems such as heart disease, diabetes, liver disease, and cancer. And so, y'all, I'm telling you, you cut back on that sugar, you will be amazed at how many diseases could be eliminated. And I don't care what y'all do. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. If y'all want to keep eating all this mess, that's gonna be y'all. But guess who? I'm going to stop eating all that sugary stuff. Look, today is January the 1st. Okay, I had all my fun during the holiday season. My cardiologist told me to. But tomorrow, all that little junk and stuff that I can eat, it's over. I can still eat junk. I just can't eat it every day. So I'm going to give myself a treat once a week. And then I'm going to gradually I may start off with twice a week, okay? So I won't, because if you do stuff too quick, you'll go back to doing it, okay? So you have to do stuff slowly. So what I'll probably do is give myself 2 chocolate treats, which is just M&Ms, 2 times a week. And then I'm going to gradually reduce that down to 1 time a week. And then I'm going to gradually reduce it down to overall to maybe twice a month until I just stop eating all those M&Ms. You know what I'm saying? And I already stopped the ice cream, because I'm sick of those stomach aches and stuff anyway, because I'm like lactose intolerance. So I shouldn't be eating all the ice cream anyway. But, I had all the ice cream I could eat. And I was like, I'm going to start giving myself ice cream once a month. I'm not even going to gradually reduce that. It's just going to be once a month. I'm going to put down on my calendar the last time I had ice cream. And then a month from then, that's when I can have an ice cream treat. But as far as the M&Ms that I eat, the peanut M&Ms, I'm just going to do either once a week or either twice a week. And it'll probably just be once a week when I think about it and stuff. And you know what, guys? That's really the only sugary things I eat. Okay, because I don't do like a bunch of cakes and all that other stuff. Oh no, you should look. And just take baby steps. Just take baby steps. Whatever you're trying to cut out, I don't care what it is, just take baby steps. Like, for example, if you are a man and you need to stop sleeping with a bunch of women, you're gonna have to take baby steps, but you got to be serious about it. Okay, you can't pretend like you're gonna take baby steps and you still be doing all this stuff with these different women. You got to actually stop doing certain things step by step until you just stop doing it. Same thing if you want to stop drinking. Usually when you like trying to stop drinking and things like that, you probably need someone to help you stop doing that, because that is harder to do, unless you're like a strong person like me. Like if I was an alcoholic, I honestly believe that I can stop on my own, but I don't know for sure because I never drink or been drunk, so I don't know for sure. But I do know most of the time people do need assistance when it comes to drugs and alcohol abuse, and sometimes certain foods people need assistance with. You know what I'm saying? But I think that if you want to stop doing something, that can happen if you are serious about it. And taking baby steps helps you to reach that goal of stopping to do certain things. Okay, you can't just, like, for example, you can't just cold turkey stop doing stuff, because a lot of times you end up doing it again, going back to whatever you did. Because I have cold turkey stopped eating candy, and I'm gonna tell you straight up, they say it takes 30 days to stop doing something, and I did stop doing it for 30 days, but like on the 30th day, I think I got mad and picked up a bag of M&Ms and started eating it. And the next thing I know, I was back to eating M&Ms almost every single day. You know what I'm saying? Because like I would get up. Let me tell y'all, this is crazy. See, I don't do drugs. I don't drink alcohol, but I be eating those M&Ms like somebody is crazy. Okay, because I would like get up in the morning time, right? And I'm not lying, y'all. I would have M&Ms in my drawer, little bags of them, okay? And every morning, I would have me a bag of M&Ms every single morning after I brush my teeth. And then I have to go brush my teeth again, obviously. And I would do this every morning. And I remember telling my pharmacist that I eat M&Ms. He was like, there's nothing wrong with eating candy. And then I told him I usually buy a big bag of M&Ms, like the share size. And he was like, you do, he was like, you eat it all? I said, no, no. He said, I told him that I buy a share bag. And he was like, oh, okay, that way you can eat some now and save the rest for later. I told him, I don't save nothing for later. I usually eat the whole bag. And he looked at me like I was crazy when I told him that. My butt would sit up here every day. I don't do this anymore. I used to. I would have a whole bag of those. I'm not talking about that big bag. It's another bag that costs like $1.99 at the store. I would buy that bag, right? And I would eat one of those every single morning. Okay. And then I would go out, right? And I would go to the Dairy Queen or somewhere like that, Baskin Robbins, or what's the other place? Cold Stone Slavery, or whatever you call that. And I would go get me ice cream. Okay. So that's the type of stuff that I would do. Okay. And so when I went to the doctor, got my lab work, and saw that I was pre-diabetic, that's what slowed me down from eating so much candy like I would do. Now, mind you, the only candy I was really eating is just the M&Ms. Okay. And then the ice cream. But it doesn't matter about the different type of candies. It's just that I was overeating the M&Ms. You know what I'm saying? All that sugar and stuff. But when I saw those numbers, I bet you one thing, after talking to my cardiologist, telling me that was just basically unacceptable to be eating that much candy and then ice cream, and telling me that that I shouldn't be just doing that, because you would look at me and you wouldn't even think I was doing it, eating all that candy like that every single day. And when I think about it now, I'm like, dang, I can't believe that I got up every morning eating candy. And the thing about it, if I did not watch myself now, I would be doing that every day now, because I have caught myself get up in the morning time sometime and eat candy. Okay. But now I control myself. I may do it a couple of times through the week, but not every single day. Okay. And then at least I don't go out and buy candy 50,000 times a day, M&Ms or ice cream like I used to. And like I said, this week, tomorrow, is going to be a whole nother start. I'm going to try again. This time I will be 100% successful, because I'm not going to keep on starting over and starting over. Come on now. When will you grow up and realize all that junk is just not good for you? And that's anything in life. When are you going to grow up and realize having sex with all these different women is not good for you, or having sex with all these different men are not good? It's not good for you. Abusing alcohol is not good for you. Abusing drugs is not good for you. Beefing online, hollering at the top of your lungs is not good for you. Acting immature once you get 40 is not good for you. It's just a lot of stuff. You should realize this. It's time to grow up. Okay? Grow up. Leave silly stuff alone. We're not kids. What was that mixture you used again to bring? Oh, it's just turmeric or turmeric. Let me show you the pills. Hold on. It's this right here. And before you take any of these vitamins or um, natural medications or whatever the case is, you have to check with your doctors. Okay, that's anybody on here. Anytime you hear someone online telling you about vitamins or even exercises or anything, you need to check with your doctor first to make sure you can do these things or take these things. Okay, point blank. Because sometimes different vitamins different vitamins or natural things, it may interfere with certain drugs you may already take. Or if you have other existing illness, those vitamins may make that illness or condition worse. So that's why you have to check with your doctor before taking any new medications or any natural herbs or natural medications or doing any type of exercises that you wasn't normally doing before. So this is what I'm talking about here, turmeric or turmeric. I know I'm saying it wrong. I'm always saying stuff wrong on camera. This is what I'm talking about right here. Let's see. So that's turmeric or turmeric. I always say turmeric, but I think it's turmeric, curcumin. I think that's what you call it, with ginger powder. This stuff right here is what my cardiologist told me to take 500 milligram once a day. Okay, every day. And I started taking that, like I said before, and I think I was taking it for a month or two consistently. And then I switched and started taking one of those pills every other day or every 2 days. And when I went back and did my blood work, my the inflammation that was in my body had decreased drastically. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with Ritz crackers, and I think they make those in wheat as well because I had the wheat ones, and the wheat ones are really good. And I think I also had the unsalted ones, and those are really good. I mean, you just can't overeat the Ritz crackers, okay? Because I think that's like a I forgot what they call that. Is it what do you call it? Refined or something like that? I know it's not 100% good for you, but you know, occasionally Ritz crackers is okay. Oh, I see. I cannot. When I get up in the morning time, I have to make up my bed. I am one of those. I used to be really like that, but now I had to control that too. But everything almost got to be, now I wouldn't say perfect, but it has to be in order. I'm very organized. So every morning when I get up, my bed is made up. And people laugh when I say that because I mean, every single morning when I get up, I make up my bed. Every single morning. And even my kids make up their beds too. I don't, I like the bed to be made up and I just do. I just like everything to be in order like that. You know, just like I was telling somebody, um, I have a routine how I do everything. And I know I was talking to this one guy and he was laughing because he couldn't believe, because I let him see how, you know, because when I talked to him on video, I was letting him see how I get ready and things like that. And he was laughing because I guess he didn't know I do all these things. I guess he thought I was lying, but it's like a whole process that I go through every single day, you know, from when I get up in the morning till I go to bed. And I think I'll probably do this for the rest of my life unless I just can't do it anymore. But yeah, I make up my bed every single day. And just like I straighten up my place every single day. I make sure everything is organized, clean, and everything. I don't like stuff unorganized, you know, point blank, you know. I mean, I don't go crazy to making sure everything is together because I just naturally do that. You know, just make sure everything is organized naturally. It's just a natural thing that I do every day. And getting when I get up out the bed, I always make it up every single day. You know, just like I do my exercises every single day when I get up. You know, this is something I do naturally, just like praying. I do all that all the time. You know, on schedule. I definitely believe in a schedule. You know, I almost do everything on a schedule. You know, everything like cleaning up, exercising, and things like that. Even when I take my bath, you know, just like I know when I get off this live, I know at a certain time I go take a shower, and then that's it, you know. And so, like right now, I'm getting ready to take this turmeric pill. Like I said, I used to take these pills every single day, but now I just take like one every other day or every 2 days because it does, um, like everything has a side effect. And see, the lesser side effects um, with certain vitamins and stuff, I don't take them every single day, you know. Of course, if you're on any type of regular medication, you take that the way your doctor tell you to take it and stuff. But like with those vitamins and stuff, unless I just have to take a vitamin for something, I don't really take those every single day. But when I first started taking it, I was taking it every single day to get rid of the inflammation. But now that my inflammation is really, really low, I'm just, like I said, going to basically stop with all the sugary, the M&Ms and stuff. And definitely, I've already stopped with the ice cream. I haven't had ice cream in a couple of days now. I wanted one today, and I was like, nope, don't get no ice cream, you know. Because ice cream, he was telling me that ice cream has, what did he tell me about ice cream? I forgot what he told me, but it's just, a lot of fat in it, I think, which can, I think, contribute to bad cholesterol or something like that. And you definitely want to watch that too, all of that stuff. But yeah, so basically, guys, um, everything that I mentioned, and then some can help you, it can aid you in making this year a success for you. Just be willing to work hard to accomplish whatever goals you need to accomplish this year. And go into this year like you're already into this year. So go into that with a clear mind. You know what I'm saying? And a positive mind. Don't don't have that mindset where you think things are going to go bad for you this year, or you're going to think that bad things are going to happen. I mean, go into this year thinking realistically, but don't think that you can't accomplish certain things, because you can't. You can accomplish whatever you want to accomplish if you work hard to accomplish it. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? So basically, just work hard, have goals, know what you want to do. You know, um, if you want a good relationship, do the things that it takes to get a good relationship or to have one. You want a healthier life, do the things that it takes to become more healthier. You want to age gracefully, do the things that it takes to age gracefully. You want a better job that makes more money, do what it takes to have a better job and to make more money. Also, say if you can't get a better job, okay, because you need more education or something like that, okay, well, think of other ways you can bring additional revenue into your home, legal ways. And also, um, even if you can't work the job you want to, try to make sure you're working a job that you actually like or can like. Or, you can also see, it's a lot of times it's the way we think. Change your thinking in regards to your job as well. Like some people, if you work in a job that you don't like, they'll go to work thinking about what they don't like about that job all day long versus thinking about the things that they do like about the job. It may not be the best job, but you can think about the positive things you get from that job, like the paycheck, meeting people, what else? Being able to go out every single day to go to work, just a lot of different things. Like, for example, if I was working at a job that I did not like, but I had good coworkers, that's what I would be thinking about. Or if the pay is helping me to reach my goals, that's what I would be focusing on, point blank. And then also focusing on, getting something that I do like or I would enjoy more. I have, it may be. Um, I have never looked into that. I honestly don't even know what it is. Let me see what it is. Because, let me see. Ping. Let's see. Huh. Oh, let me see what it is. Ancient Chinese art of arranging building objects and space and environment. I mean, it could be. I mean, um, it could be, I mean, it's a known fact that certain colors that you use in your home can bring certain feelings and emotions. You know, it can also play a role into the act. What word am I looking for? They say certain colors that you bring into your home, it plays a role into how happy or sad you can be. Like, for example, somebody was telling me if you paint a room blue, I forgot what they say the color blue does. I don't know if this is true because I love the color blue, okay? And when I use the color blue, does it actually makes me feel rejuvenated. Okay, it gives me like a almost like the same type of feeling if you go outside to the beach. I know that sounds strange, but see, that's why I like the color blue, like the sky blue color. That's why I like it. Frozen yogurt? What are you asking me about yogurt? Yogurt. Okay, my doctor told me yogurt. Okay, like if you're pre-diabetic, of course you cannot. You can, if you're pre-diabetic, you can eat a little yogurt. Okay, but not a lot because yogurt has a lot of sugar in it. Okay, and I'm trying to see about the fat thing. I just know my cardiologist told me not to really eat yogurt because of sugar. Okay, and if I do eat yogurt, I can have a little yogurt. Just like my son is pre-diabetic. Okay, and so which I'm trying to get his numbers down. Okay, all the way down. Okay, so he only can, if he eats yogurt, he can eat the low sugar yogurt. Okay, and just a little container of yogurt. So like the nurse said, I forgot, the pre-diabetic nurse. She was telling me sometimes you can eat certain things because it's not what you're eating all. It is what you're eating, but like if you want to eat like a yogurt, she was telling me that we don't necessarily have to go to the the artificial sugar. You can get the regular one, but you just cannot eat that much of it. You know what I'm saying? And then you go look at the ones that has a smaller amount of sugar in it, and then you just get a little. You don't get a lot of it. Like if you get a little cup of yogurt, you can't eat a cup. You can eat like maybe 2 tablespoons or something like that. It's the quantity. That's what she was telling me. Right. You can't beat yourself over the head if you make a mistake. That's one thing about it. I told you I have made so many mistakes with eating chocolate. It's ridiculous. I had to start back over. That's one thing we can't do. We cannot give up because I have messed up so many times with the candy. I mean, I would stop eating candy for like 30 days and then start back eating it again once I get mad. Because see, like other people would use drugs and alcohol when they get mad or get stressed out or something. My butt will go get me a bag of M&Ms to eat them. And I know this will sound funny, but that's what I would do. I would go get candy, M&Ms to eat it. And you know what? And sometimes I'll still do that. If somebody make me mad, I don't go get alcohol. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do none of that. But what I will do is go to the store and buy me a bag of M&Ms, and I'll eat the whole entire bag and be saying I'm eating these M&Ms because I am pissed off. That's what sound crazy, but that's what And the thing about it, people say, well, at least it's not no alcohol or drugs. But in reality, sugar is like a drug. People don't realize that, okay? No, it's not a drug like um, marijuana, cocaine, and stuff like that, but it's still something that you can get addicted to. Okay, and that's why you would want it when you get stressed out or mad. It's like a drug. It's like alcohol. It's not as I mean, it's not as detrimental as those things, but it can be if you consume too much of it. You know what I'm saying? Point blank. I heard that. That's what I say. Sometimes you may not like a certain job 100%, but in the long run, it may be beneficial for you. So that's why I say, even if you have a job that you don't like 100%, you need to stop focusing so much on the fact that you don't like it, and you focus on the things that you do like about the job. Like, for example, if you got good coworkers, that's something you can focus on. If the pay is okay and it's helping you meet your goals, that's something you can focus on. If the work hours are great, that's something you can focus on. You just have to take the positives out of that job. You know what I'm saying? And see what the positives are. Now, if you don't have any positives and it's all negatives, then you just need to go find you another job, point blank. But if there are some positives there, you may can stick it through. And if it don't work out, then you just go look for another job, point blank. But what I'm just saying, overall, we should not be getting ourselves worked up and getting all depressed and being all sad because of a job, because we are not working at a job that we want to work at. That's all I'm saying, you know. And that's with anything in life. We can't be getting all worked up over certain things. Now, certain things you do need to get out of if it's not working out, like relationships. You get away from that. But a job, it depends on what you're doing, what the negatives are, what the positives are, and then you go from there. You know. And see, that's good. The job you hate the most it has you sitting pretty right now in retirement. I heard that. You know, it's like my ex's job. He's the owner, operator, truck driver, over the road truck driver, and the job is okay. Um, but I wouldn't say he like it 100%. Okay, but it is some things he like about it. You know what I'm saying? And in the long run, it's gonna set him up as well as myself up in retirement, point blank, just like you just said. So sometimes we don't have to have a job that we love 100%. You know what I'm saying? As long as you can find some positives, out of that job or with that job. It don't have to be 100% positive. You know, you say your yogurt says ice cream. If it's ice cream, yogurt, or whatever, it's still something you should be not eating as much, because ice cream itself has a lot of sugar in it, cholesterol, and it's dairy. Okay, so again, yogurt, ice cream, it should be limited. And if you're already diabetic, unless it's non-sugary ice cream, you probably shouldn't be eating it. And if you're pre-diabetic, you just have to limit it down all the way down. I mean, way down. Give yourself that treat occasionally. You know, because even though I'm not really pre-diabetic anymore, I'm still gonna act like I am, because I want to make sure I don't catch diabetes. So, like I said, tomorrow, that's the day, and then hopefully I can do everything the way I supposed to, and then in 30 days I'll be done with it, and it'll be a natural thing. And I'll go back and laugh at the fact that I was eating M&Ms all the time and had to have ice cream every single. I didn't eat ice cream every single day, but I could eat it. I could eat it a couple times throughout the week. I'm surprised I'm not overweight, but I do a lot of exercises and stuff like that, and I'm pretty active, so that's probably why I don't ever get overweight. but I know I can get up to like 155 pounds quick. So anytime I find myself getting around 148 pounds, I usually curve that back down to 145. You know, that's what I do. Okay, what time is it? Okay, y'all, I got about 15 more minutes, then I'm gonna get off of here. Um, so let's see. But yeah, we definitely got to make sure we do healthy things this year. Um, I'm laughing about Holly Robinson Peake. She won't tell nobody her age. I don't blame her. Um, I'm just reading this thing on this thing right here, real quick, y'all. Wait, let me see what the 5 things of this. Okay, but yeah, we want 2023 to be a success. Just, just focus on what it takes to be success. What it takes for your year to be a success. Point blank. And everything that I told you about, incorporate what you want and do it. Okay, and just do it. Because whatever you really want to accomplish in 2023, you will accomplish it if you truly want it. Point blank. And I know that for a fact. Okay, y'all, I got 15 minutes. Okay, so what I'm going to do, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a live tomorrow, um, because I got to take my car to the dealership tomorrow to check out um, my door. Because when that girl wasted the pop on my car, my window was down and the pop went down my door thing. Okay, and when it went down there, I'm thinking that it did something to the electrical circuits or whatever is in the door and shortened out or did something to the wiring or whatever over there. Whatever is over there, it messed it up. Okay, so I have to take my car to the dealership tomorrow so they can look at it and fix it and stuff. So I don't know if I'll be able to do a live tomorrow because I'm gonna try to go to work too. So usually on Mondays I do the news for you guys, some news stories. And let me see if I can do it tonight because I don't know if I'm having enough time. I may try to put it in there and do it tomorrow. I probably will because I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to do it tonight. Because when I do these news articles, I got to talk about it and everything else. So I'll probably talk about it tomorrow. I think I will come on and do a live and stuff. Cause see, the thing about it is that this year, y'all, I can't talk about this. This year, I'm trying the lives new on my channel. Okay, so I'm trying to get more people to subscribe, right, to my channel. I'm trying to build this channel up. Okay, so I definitely got to make sure that I oh well, there's nothing wrong with that, never having a husband. Sometimes people don't want a husband, okay? And it's good that you can depend on yourself and you are in a position where you can. So, you know, that's all you can really do, you know? And it looks like you're playing really good, and that's good. Because a lot of people don't playing good. A lot of women, and they be messed up as they get older. They don't have no real retirement or anything, and they be struggling and stuff. So it seems like you're doing pretty good, and that's a good thing. That's a blessing. But as I was saying about the channel, I'm trying to get more people to subscribe to the channel and just make it a little bit more interesting. So on that's good. Ooh, I hope I be like you when I get 67. I really do. I really do. Because I do not want, I'm going to make sure that I don't be struggling. This is why I be working hard. This is why I'm going to start investing this year in certain things. I'm just going to do a lot of stuff this year. Because when I get 65, I want to be straight. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm actually going to retire probably at 60 or 62. Probably at 60 because I can't imagine I'm 62. And so I definitely want to be like you. Okay, I want to be looking good, feeling energetic, being able to do stuff, enjoy life, have fun, be able to take care of myself, whether I'm married or not, and just, living life to the fullest. You know, that's what it's all about. That's why I believe in working hard when you're younger. And then when you get older, For real, when you get older and get ready to retire, you'll be set. Like you are set for life. Because I mean, all that struggling and stuff. You know what? I look at some older people, and I always say, I want to make sure that I don't be going through certain things that some of them go through. You know. Yeah. Okay. But for real, I would just limit down the ice cream unless you just cannot eat ice cream. I would just limit that all the way down. Like for example, I can get an ice cream treat once a month, okay? And I'm not still pre-diabetic, but my doctor said he want my numbers a little bit lower. So I'm still looking at myself as being pre-diabetic. So therefore, I'm giving myself the treat of ice cream once per month. And I don't care what I be craving for, or what people are, be trying to encourage me to eat. I'm just not going to eat ice cream but once a month. And then the M&Ms, like I said before, once a week, and then eventually it's going to go down to once every 2 weeks, and then once a month. That's my long-term goal regarding candy. I want to get it to giving myself a treat with M&Ms once per month. Now, granted, I do buy the sugar-free candy, okay, the sugar-free chocolate, but still, I don't want to be eating that all the time because chocolate is a natural diuretic, and it make you pee all the time. Okay, a lot of people don't know that, So I still, don't want to be eating chocolate all the time like I do. I don't know why I like chocolate so much. Gosh. Okay. And usually when people are hypertension, they give them a cholesterol pill anyway. A lot of cardiologists do that. My cardiologists do that. But I don't take cholesterol pills every day. Okay. Yeah, see, you don't want to become a diabetes. I mean, you don't want to become a diabetic, and so you want to just do. So for me, I just act like I'm diabetic now. So therefore, I won't eat certain things. You see what I'm saying? Because once you get diabetes itself, you're gonna be forced not to eat certain things. So why wait till you get it? Start acting like you're already a diabetic and just stop eating certain things. You know what I'm saying? Or limit it all the way down. Like the nurse told me for my son, she was like, including for myself, she was saying, for example, some people don't like wheat bread. If you don't like wheat bread and you want to eat white bread, you give yourself a half of a slice of bread, only one half of a slice, and that's it. In other words, you take one slice of bread, you cut it in half, you eat one half of that. Or you cut it again and you eat one square of it, and that's your bread. And you only do that one time per day. And say you want white potatoes, it's a no really. But if you want white potatoes, just give yourself a real small amount. Same thing for ice cream and stuff. You have to limit everything down or stop doing it altogether, or either give yourself a treat once per week or once every 2 weeks. It depends on your numbers. How close are you to being diabetic? Because I think it takes I don't know. They claim I don't believe this, but they claim it takes a couple of years to actually catch it if you're pre-diabetic. But I don't believe that 100%. So therefore, I just act like I'm already diabetic, and I tell myself that so I can stop eating junk. Okay, I actually tell myself certain things so I can stop eating junk because I don't want to be forced to stop eating junk. I want to do it on my own. So therefore, um, I'll lower my sugar, keep my numbers all the way down, and then I can give myself real candy to eat versus eating diabetic candy and all this other bull crap and stuff. And so far, everything that I'm doing is working. All this stuff that I tell myself, I just need to be a little bit better at it, just a little bit better at it. And as far as cholesterol, like my doctor was telling me, my cardiologist, I don't have my arteries and stuff, none of them are clogged up or anything. It's actually real good. But the thing about it, you still need to watch your cholesterol because bad cholesterol can play a huge role in catching heart disease and heart attack, a stroke, and things like that. So he was telling me, I really don't eat red meats, but to really cut it down all the way down, if you do eat red meat, and try to eat the lean parts of the meat, lean red meat, if you do have to eat it, you know. And then the ice cream, that's why he told me to stop eating ice cream every single day and stuff. So that's why I'll just be getting ice cream once a month, because I think the ice cream itself, plays a very huge role in bad cholesterol being, really, really high and things like that. So ice cream should definitely be limited down because it has a lot of fat in it. It definitely has a lot of sugar, you know. Anything like ice cream, those cakes, donuts, cupcakes, potato chips, what else? Processed foods, restaurant foods, all that stuff. Bad oils, like that vegetable oil, um, all those oils. The only I think, see, I use olive oil, so that's a good oil to cook with. When you want to cook with it, I don't really use. I really don't eat that many fried foods. I usually bake foods and stuff like that. But you still got to watch that too. So basically, it just boils down to watching what you eat, using the right type of oils, limiting your red meats. And when you do eat red meat, you have to eat the lean red meat. Um, Reducing that ice cream all the way down to once a month if you can. You know, sherbet you can eat, but you have to watch the sugar. Okay, sherbet. But they do have non-sugary ice cream. Okay, I tried it. I didn't like it though. But yeah, they do have no sugar ice cream. I forgot what's that stuff they use. Now I buy those fudge sickles that's like that, and they're really good. I like them and stuff. So they do have a lot of no sugar foods out now, and some of those are really good, like those fudge sickles, the little chocolate candy with no sugar. I buy the Hershey ones; those are pretty good. They got the Reese cups like that too; those are real good. So that's what I've been replacing stuff with. If only they can make M&Ms like that, I'd be good to go. But in all, you still don't need to eat candy every single day like I was doing, or ice cream. So it's all about controlling yourself. You got to control yourself. Substitute as much as you can. Don't overindulge in non-sugary stuff, because I don't know for sure 100% if the stuff is 100% safe that they use to make it taste like it's sugar, but it's not. Um, and just basically just controlling everything that you eat and drink. That's what it's all about. And you know what? In reality, everybody should be doing that anyway, regardless if they're pre-diabetic or not. Especially as you start getting older, because as you start getting older, you know that you're more prone to stuff, and I think your body is more susceptible um, to catching certain things, certain illnesses and stuff as you get older. So we definitely need to just curb everything, regardless if we are pre-diabetic or not, because I don't believe that the body um, can handle things the same in the same manner it was handling things when your body was younger. Actually, I was reading something about that on YouTube the other day, how your body changes and can't handle certain things the same way it was handling it when you were younger. And so that's why people eating habits changes as they get older. Like some people get full quicker when they get older, and they can't eat all the same amount of meals they used to eat and stuff. But I don't know, because some things it just stays the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, I remember people tell me all the time, yeah, Hershey. Yeah, I get the dark chocolate Hershey with no sugar, and I get the ones with the almonds in it, and then I get that Reese's. The Reese's is good. Yeah, but you cannot eat a bunch of those though, because if you get too much of that non-sugary stuff, I forgot what is that stuff called that they use. Anyway, if you eat a lot of that, it can cause you to have diarrhea, and it can also make your stomach hurt and something else. So you got to watch that. So that's why I say if you're just pre-diabetic, you just got to control your candy, your real candy, and decrease it all the way down. Okay. So therefore, you won't become diabetic, and you can still enjoy candy, but you just can't eat it all the daggone time. You just give yourself a treat once a month. And that's eventually what I'm gonna get to, just once a month. And that's it. But for the month of January, like I said before, once a week I'll be able to eat my I said maybe twice, but I'll probably just do once a week for M&Ms, and then once per month for the ice cream. Because I don't really eat the cupcakes and all this other stuff. It's very rare that I'll eat cupcakes, even though I like them, but it has to be cooked a certain type of way in order for me to eat it. So I don't like cupcakes from everybody, so I don't eat them like that. And I don't eat cookies like that or donuts or none of that stuff. So I'm glad about that. Oh yeah, you don't really. They usually don't give you no medicine for being pre-diabetic. They usually try to control it with your diet first and exercise. Then if it doesn't, if you can't control it with that, then they may give you medicine. But they usually try to control it with diet and exercise. Changing your eating and stuff. Because usually, I think it take a couple of years to develop diabetes when you're pre-diabetic. It depends on how long you've been pre-diabetic though. But they usually try to control it with they try to prevent it with the foods you eat, you know, by controlling your diet and exercising, you know. So that's how they do that. Cause like I wasn't on no medication either, so that's how they usually try to do it. They usually send you to a nutritionist or a diabetes nurse, and she'll tell you the things you need to do and tell you what foods you can eat and give you a list and, do things like that to help you prevent getting diabetes through dietary changes and through exercises. Yeah, it's hard out here trying to take care of yourself, but we got to do it because if we don't do it, nobody else would do it for us. It's very hard, but we got to do it. Got to take care of everything and live life to the fullest and try to be as healthy as we can be and be mentally healthy too because a lot of people are crazy as ever, you know, and stuff. So we got to definitely keep that head health together as well. All right, everybody. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Everybody in the bushes, thank you, Miss Bradley, for coming in. It was really nice talking to you and stuff. Hopefully, you subscribe to the channel and catch out my other lives. I'm gonna try to do a live tomorrow. It probably won't be late at night or anything. I'm gonna try to do it. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna do one tomorrow before I leave out, but I'll let you guys know. You'll see me if I come on. I'm still trying to figure out um how to do some things on my StreamYard and stuff. And I'm trying to figure out, I don't know, maybe because I'm not monetized, that they don't let me do that little notification that comes up to let people know when I'm getting ready to do a live. I think you may have to be monetized in order to do that. But you can do other things to let people know and stuff, that you're going to do a live and stuff. And just like you can self promote yourself on different platforms. And see, I need to start doing that too because I don't really do that anymore. I need to promote my channel on my Facebook page. Well, probably not on my Facebook page, but on my Instagram page and on my TikTok page and stuff. So people can come over here and see it and stuff. And then I'm gonna try to start practicing too because I'm kind of camera shy, and so I sometimes make a lot of little bloopers online. Now, granted, I go back and listen to all of my lives, and they sound pretty good, but I do catch the bloopers that I do, a lot of diction problems going on. And so I got to start practicing just like they do when you get in on a professional TV program. I'm going to start practicing and stuff so I won't make mistakes and stuff as much. And then I need to cut out the and the okay because I do that a lot. That's why I always watch my videos when I do them. I don't understand why people don't watch their lives. I always watch my lives back over so I can try to correct everything that I do. But the ums and the okay, it's hard to try and stop saying that. You know what I'm saying? So I think when I practice in front of the mirror and then I talk a little bit slower and practice on my diction by actually looking at words and sounding them out and then saying it correctly, you know, it'll probably help out a lot. And then as far as my channel itself, I think I'm gonna start advertising and I might even do, I don't like doing YouTube paying for their stuff because they can get you more views, but you have to pay for it, okay? And the thing about it is that when you start doing stuff like that, sometimes you have to keep on doing it in order for them to be showing your videos and stuff. So that's why I don't like them promoting my stuff like that when it comes to getting more people to watch it and things like that. That's correct. You got to have, first of all, you got to have discipline in order to accomplish anything. Like with me eating candy, I have to have discipline when it comes to that. And you're right when you said manage your time, you manage your money, manage what you eat, manage what you say. Discipline is the bottom line. You're right. And I'm going to really be practicing on that. And I want everybody who's watching me, we should all be practicing to be more disciplined so we can stop doing things that we don't need to be doing, so we can eat better, so we can pick better people to be in relationships with, we can have a better marriage, save money and manage money better, manage what we eat. You're right, Miss Bradley. Manage our time better and manage what we say. Okay? And that's straight up the truth. And that's one thing I like about me. I don't be scared to say what I do versus telling everybody what they shouldn't do. I don't like it when people act like they don't do stuff, but yet want to tell other people not to do stuff. So that's why I can get on here and tell you, yeah, I eat a lot of candy. I don't do drugs. I don't drink, but my ass will go in there and get a bag of M&Ms and eat them like somebody is drinking, abusing alcohol. it's funny and stuff. It's funny because it's just candy, but it can still be, harmful, point blank. The sugar, it can still be harmful. So again, we have to be disciplined. Whatever whatever things we are doing that's uncontrollable, we need to be disciplined to stop doing it or to decrease doing it or to make better choices, point blank. And that's what it takes, being disciplined. If you want a successful 2023, you have to be disciplined. And you need to have goals, point blank. Just like if I want my YouTube channel to be successful, I have to manage it well. I have to be serious. I have to manage my time so I can be able to do videos like I want to. Okay? Like Miss Bradley said, it's all about discipline, point blank. Doing what you need to do in order to get whatever you need to get accomplished and doing what you need to do to reach those goals that you set. And that's what it's all about. And that's what I'm going to do. And I hope you guys do that too. Point blank. Now, like I was saying before, I'm still going to do my videos Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Sometimes you'll catch videos on Tuesdays or Thursdays, especially if I feel like I need to come up and do a video. But my normal schedule for live videos are on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, okay? And then I do my shopping hauls on Saturdays. And I do my walkthroughs where I go to a store and I just show you what they have in the store. I usually do that on the opposite Saturday that I don't do my shopping hauls. That's what my channel consists of. The lives that I do talk about different topics. On my lives, I usually don't talk about no shopping. I just talk about different things. It can be relationship things. It could be health. It could be talking about money, saving, just whatever I feel like talking about. You know what I'm saying? Mental health or whatever. It's just whatever I want to talk about. On Fridays, I'm going to try to do like an open panel where people can come up and talk about whatever they want to. And as long as you guys keep it respectful, don't be doing all that cussing and stuff. I mean, if you say shit or damn or something like that, it's okay. But that hardcore cussing, no. Okay. So on Fridays, I'll probably do an open panel and we can talk about whatever we want to. And if I get a chance to, and I have a chance to come on like on a Saturday or a Sunday, we'll do whatever we want to on those days too. Okay. But usually Mondays and Wednesdays, I'll talk about news related articles and maybe some other topic. And that's how I'm going to do this channel. Okay. I definitely will look at it. I definitely will. And if you guys know of any topics that we can discuss, just leave me a message on my email. This is my email, y'all. If you have if you guys have any topics that you guys want to talk about, just send it to me at deniseland49@gmail.com. You know, any topics you think we can talk about, or any type of things that you think we could do on my channel to make it more interesting, you can just leave that right there at my email. Okay. And oh, before we go tonight, I want to show y'all the end of the year event that we did at my soccer for my soccer team. Let me show you that to you guys. Wait. Because remember I was telling you about the fiesta that they had? Well, they had it yesterday. And it was a success. And I would have did it as a clip on here. Let me see. You know what? Maybe if I share it on here, let me see if I can do it the other way so I can share it on here. I think I know how to do it. Instead of showing you the video, I'm gonna do it the other way. Let me just bear with me and I'll show you guys that way real quick. I'm gonna show it to y'all. Let me go to my gallery and show you guys. It's easier just to show it off my phone because it doesn't take that long. I may just show you on my phone. Maybe I'll do it the other way. I'll just show you a couple, and then maybe tomorrow I'll show the rest of them to you because it's almost time for me to get off this computer. Let me do this. I'm just going to show you the easy way tonight. So they had the end of the year event yesterday, and this is just some of the things that they did. Let me show y'all. Wait. Looked like they had a lot of fun too. Let me show y'all. So wait. So this is over here in the Solo, Nigeria, okay? So let me show y'all. Okay, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you, and welcome to SHAY'S. Okay, let me show you. Okay, let's see. Let me get out of the camera. How long you been subscribed to my channel, Miss Bradley? Okay, so look. This is our new jerseys, okay? That's the new jerseys for the soccer team.
Count everybody that has gotten jersey.
So cute little jerseys in from the parents' donations, and then our supporters that we have. We was able to get all these little jerseys for the kids that say MSSA on them. Then They were out there putting up these little decorations and stuff. If y'all can see it. I think the kids was cleaning up and bringing the stuff into the little area. Okay, and then let's see. Let me just go into the thing. I think this is some of the a couple of parents or something.
So NSSA are using this opportunity to organize end of year football fiesta, and they have program lining up. One of the programs is what we are witnessing now. It's a soccer fiesta.
Okay, let's see. I think this is
we still everybody is important. We want to quickly recognize this particular period because for them to come here, it is not easy. Out of their tight schedule, they are able to come here to create this soccer fiesta. We want to recognize the presence of the Mr.
So at this soccer fiesta that we had this weekend, it's the end of the year event that we do every year for the team. And it usually consists of them playing different matches with different teams. They have like food, they have music, they give out awards, they give out trophies and medals and stuff. They give out awards to the most valuable player of the year, the best goalkeeper, to the parents who donate and help, who support the academy and everything. And so that's what they do at the end of the year fiesta. And so this is the DJ who came. DJ Ice T. And if you know anything about Nigeria, you know that is a third world country, okay? And poverty is really, 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 really bad there, okay? So the soccer academy that we started there, the soccer team that we started there, we started this back in 2018 in January, okay? And it's solo. And it was very hard, very difficult to get the parents to participate in a soccer program, okay? Because money is very scarce there, okay? And hard to come by. But fortunately, we was able to get, I think we got like 23 kids playing soccer. And all of the parents don't donate, but the ones that do, they're a little bit well off. They kind of make up for the people that don't be able to donate. And then the coach, as well as myself, we foot the rest of it. Now this year, I didn't foot as much of the expenses that I like I did before. This year, the coach did majority of the expenses, along with the people donating there, the parents, and then the other supporters that we have, because we got like two or three businesses that supports us as well. That gives us financial donations to do everything that we do there. You know, but every year at the end of the year, we have like a little fiesta event where they do different. They play different teams. They have music. They have refreshments, and then we give out awards and medals and stuff like that. So it'll always be really, really nice.
And the winner here will be the host team. And which one is the host team? MSSA. Okay, let's go back to the field of play and know what is actually happening. The player is brought down.
And so y'all, MSSA played the first match. I don't know if we won because I haven't asked yet. But yeah, we played the first match. And then let's see. So right here, so I didn't even see these yet. So they giving out awards. I didn't even look at that yet.
After that, the keeper of the year,
So let me see.
that's magnanimity. To tell you that you are a champion, we are celebrating you. That is Gabriel the Todo. The next one.
I didn't even see those videos.
Send your back. So the end of the year, once you get the award, you clap for him. You shout MSSA. A round of applause for him once again. Before you go to your parents of the year, he has done a lot for the club. Yes, yes. If I was not told, I know that he has done a lot for the club.
This is my first time watching this, y'all, with y'all. Just tripped out. I didn't even see all these videos. Because this is on our school platform. On the soccer team platform.
Everybody go with daddy.
You see they got on their new jerseys and stuff?
We thank God for this success of this MSS's end of the year soccer fiesta. You can see the players there.
Oh yeah, that's the team. Okay, so that's pretty good. They had a pretty good time today. Like I said, I didn't even see all these videos and stuff. Very good. It turned out really good, y'all. A real success. And then, like I said, we had a bunch of parents who donated money, so that was pretty good too. Because I remember the first year we had it, all these parents right here are the ones who donated. All these parents right here. I mean, this is not all of them. This is some of them, the ones who donated today. Some more parents donated throughout the last couple of weeks that we've been planning the event. And of course, I was trying to get people on this page, on my YouTube channel to donate, but I actually um, did it too late. You know what I'm saying? I forgot to, I didn't think about saying anything to anybody on my channel. And when I thought about it, we only had like a week to get everything completed, so it didn't work out, on my channel and stuff. But next time I do, we do an event or whatever, I'm going to do everything in enough time. And then this little platform here that you're looking at is our WhatsApp platform right here. That's what that is, which I designed that. Then I did our Facebook page, which is this right here. I'm going to show y'all our Facebook page. So I did that as well, the Facebook page. He wants me to do a TikTok page. It's just a lot of stuff. I don't know if I'm going to do the TikTok page. I may do it because this year, this January, our team, this will be 5 years. So I may do a TikTok page for us. So this right here, no, I'm on the wrong thing. This right here, wait a minute. I'm on the wrong one, y'all. Sorry, let's see. This right here is our soccer team Facebook page. Let me show y'all. How do you see it? Like, okay, let me go to the actual thing. So this is our Facebook page, which I put together and everything for Maiden Star. So it's Maiden Star Sports Academy. And this is it right here. And that's the page, see? All the stuff I'll be putting on there. I'll be playing around, y'all. And so it goes on and on. Then our Instagram page. Let me log out of this because I don't want nobody to send me no messages on here. Thinking I'm on here. Thinking I'm up. Because on that page, a lot of people be asking about joining our team. Okay, y'all? They be asking about joining the team. And I see these other messages. I'm going to look at them in 1 second. Let me just finish on this. And this is our Instagram page right here. Wait. They're telling me about monetization. Let's see. Let's see. See, everything is underneath the same name. Maiden Star Sports Academy. And then next, I'm going to make us a web page. I'm going to design that, and I'm going to do a TikTok page for us. I'll probably do the TikTok page first because it's easier. And then we also have a YouTube page, even though we need to put some updated information on it. So the YouTube page is this right here. Let me show y'all. Because I like showing this because so when I solicit donations, people know that I'm not just making up some foolishness, right? And I'm lying because you got a lot of scamming people on YouTube. And, I like to show proof of everything. Okay, let's see, Maiden Star. So this is our YouTube page. Even though I need to update it, we don't have that many subscribers because I haven't did any videos on here or anything since last year. But this is our YouTube page right here that I need to upload some more stuff on there. And I think I'll just probably put some stuff up there because I know how to do it. I was having my daughter do everything, but I know how to do it myself. So I'll just log it onto my phone and just upload the videos through InShot and do it myself. That way I don't have to bug her about editing it. But yeah, so that's all our stuff. And like I said before, we started this team in 2018, January 2018, and I'm just really happy that this team has excelled to where it's at now. Yeah, candy is my drug of choice too. Chocolate, M&Ms, peanut. That's funny. Girl, yeah, I am. I know everybody find that hard to believe that I'm camera shy. I really am. I'm not joking. A lot of times I be sitting up here when I mess up, it's because I'm thinking about people listening to me. Okay. And then I'll start making bloopers. Okay. And if I'm on camera, like when I do TikTok videos, y'all don't realize I'll be doing those videos for about an hour or two to get it right. Because sometimes I'll be on camera and I'll be laughing and stuff because I'll think about people watching, or I'll think I'm messing up, or I'll just mess up. So therefore, it takes a long time. Same thing when I do when I was on Smooth. It would take me over and over and over chances to do it. And then see, when I pre-record stuff, anyway, pre-recording is different than doing live. When I do live stuff is when I be definitely shy. When I'm pre-recording, I don't be as shy as I am when I'm doing it live. It's just like if I were to pre-record my videos of talking, I probably wouldn't even make any bloopers. But if I'm on live like I am now, because I'm live, I'm doing better than I used to do because I used to couldn't do this at all. But I still be making bloopers. Okay, well, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and welcome to SHAY'S Tube. Hey, we be having fun over here, girl. But yeah, so yeah, I am shy. I always been shy. I used to be real shy. That's why I couldn't make it as an actress, because I could never remember my lines. I mean, I would remember them at first, but as soon as I get on that in front of that camera, I just automatically forget. I remember one time when I was singing in church and I got up there to sing, I know they wanted to laugh. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I really do know they wanted to laugh. My boyfriend at the time was sitting there with a straight face, and I could tell that he wanted to laugh. I'm not joking. At first I was sounding good, but then I started messing up because I started thinking about people watching me and stuff, because they were watching me. And my whole entire mouth was shaking. I'll never forget this. I was 19 years old, and I still remember this. Okay, in Cleveland, Ohio. I'll never forget it. Out in Lorain, Ohio. Gosh, and I messed up that whole song. I was singing El Shaddai. Okay, El Shaddai, El Shaddai. I was singing that song. And at first, it was sounding good. And then all of a sudden, my voice started shaking because my lips were shaking and stuff. I got through the whole song, but I started shaking all over. And I'm not joking and stuff. And ever since that day, I have never gotten up again, ever, and sung by myself. Even when I had my singing group, I sung with 3 other girls because I couldn't get on that stage by myself, point blank. And that's why I was always in a choir, because I could never do it by myself. And that's what prevented me from being an actress, because I just would always forget my lines and stuff like that. But I'm way better than I used to be, because before I couldn't get on YouTube. Like I wanted to get on YouTube in 2015 when I was first moved here. Actually, it was in 2013 or 14. I wanted to get on YouTube because I wanted to show everybody my house and how I decorated, but I was too scared to do it. You know what I'm saying? And then in 2015 is when I actually got on YouTube. Okay. And the first video I did, I was on it live and I showed myself, and you can tell that I was there going scared because I was just sitting up there. It looked like I was scared. When I go back and watch that video, if y'all go back and see the first Dollar Tree haul I did, 2015, y'all will be laughing because the way I was sitting up there and stuff, and then the camera and all that, because we was new to doing it, so everything wasn't like it is now. It was just a trip. It really was. I have really grown since then. As a matter of fact, when I get through this video, I may go back and look at it so I can laugh because it's so funny. But I have really grown, and especially now with me being able to do these lives, because I couldn't even do these lives last year. So, I mean, I'm doing pretty good and stuff. I'll get better. Like I said before, I'll practice more and then get better and go from there. All right. But anyway, guys, I'm getting ready to get out of here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just getting off the computer. Okay. And go take my shower and then probably lay down and get ready to go to bed. Yeah, because in the morning, like I said, I got to probably, I don't know if I'm gonna do it tomorrow, either Tuesday, take my car to Nissan and let them look at it. I may do it Tuesday, but if I don't do it tomorrow, I'll come back tomorrow sometime in the afternoon and do another live, and then we'll go over all of the recent news and the funny news that I want you guys to know about. We'll do that tomorrow if I don't take my car to the dealership. Now, if I do take my car tomorrow, then that live will probably be later on. Not too late tomorrow though, because I'll come home like at 7. But that's still like 7, 8, 9. It's still 10 o'clock on the East Coast and stuff, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'll see. I'm going to try to do it tomorrow, though. Okay? So thank you guys so much for tuning into Shay's Tube. Okay? Don't forget the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. You can also leave a comment. Thank you, Miss Bradley, for participating tonight in the chat. I really enjoyed talking to you. And next time, I'm going to open up the panel, and then you can talk. You don't have to show yourself, but you can talk. You know what I'm saying? But I'll see you guys tomorrow. And thank you for tuning in to Shay's Tube. All right? And y'all know what I'm about to do. Let's go ahead and put that music up. Y'all know I'm not going to keep it on that mess. No, not that either. All right, guys. I want you guys to have a good night, okay? And again, happy New Year's, and make 2023 a success for you by doing the things that it takes to be successful in 2023. Until tomorrow, guys, have a good night, sleep tight, and sweet dreams. This is Shay's Tube, and I am out.